Nice.
I think.
And here we are. Hello, everybody. And we are here. We're a little late, but we're gonna blame that on Pinks because she was feeding her face.
And was.
So
And
somebody got a
did.
little bit of Cajun pasta addiction. So
Sure did.
yeah, we'll just blame that on Pinks tonight. But we
And it
are
was great.
here. Yeah, that the salsa. I think about just calling me an order just so I can get me some salsa and some chips. Cause them salsa and chips was like the bomb.com the other day
Yeah.
for real. Yeah, I don't want nothing heavy, just something just snack on. So
With salsa
yeah,
and
I might
chips. Okay.
salsa and some chips, or get the
Well, I'm
skillet
praying
queso
for
and it still come with the chips. So then I still get my chips. But one of them, yeah, something like that. So, nevertheless, we are in the place to be. Our original episode that was supposed to air, I don't know. I guess you would say the person didn't show up. So, when all else happens, switch. We have to switch to
switch.
Plan B.
Switch it up. And not them kind of plan Bs, y'all. The other kind of plan B.
Hey, all Plan Bs or all Plan Bs are good. Sometimes that Plan A don't work, so you always gotta have a Plan B to substitute the Plan A. So yes,
Plan
hey
B.
Hope, hey Simone.
Uh-oh. Let me go ahead over yonder. Hey
Yeah.
y'all. Hey ladies. How y'all
So
doing?
yes, we are here and in the place to be. Co-pilot Nika Pink's in the house. That other one, I think he's in a nice little low coma and forgot we had a podcast tonight.
You know he is somewhere asleep.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ate and went into a coma like I'm about to be in a little bit.
Oh yeah, we already know. Yeah, we already know how that's going. So,
Hmm.
if y'all didn't by chance catch, we did do a Wednesday pop up. So that's also available for y'all to go back and listen to and ignore when somebody started going down the rabbit hole because he was going down the rabbit hole. Ugh.
Oh
So,
Lord.
oh yeah, it was Lord. We needed prayer. But yeah, nevertheless, we got through it and it was there. Um, so this week, in light of our original episode not holding, um, I ain't gonna say what Pink said to do tonight, Lord. Um, but yeah, 'cause that would be probably a very interesting topic.
Listen, it is what it is at this point. But we thank y'all for being here as always. We focus on the ones that show up, not the ones that don't. Do you hear me now?
Yeah,
Can you
that
hear
part.
me now?
That
Yeah,
part.
yes, yes, yes.
So, as we've been talking about the crazy, I know this is like every time we turn around, we're seeing the crazy stuff in the news. And my brother was just talking about the bus driver, the bus driver that kept asking the kids to have seat, and they wouldn't put it down. So he started brake checking their asses. So you start seeing them. And some of the parents was complaining about the kids having whiplash and stuff. Well, tell your little bad sucker of yours to sit their ass down. You know you're supposed to sit down on the damn bus, damn it. Like,
Oh,
nobody
I
should
missed
have
it.
to keep asking you to. I'm gonna have to have him send it because it was like comedy. But like, should nobody keep having to ask you to sit down, like to have a seat when you know you're on the bus is moving, bus rules, bus safety. Sit your ass down.
These
Like,
kids do what the hell they want to do these days.
man,
That's what the
even
problem is.
the kids been kidding this week. Like,
Don't get me started on that.
man, I don't know what. Maybe it's something in the air. Well, we're in retrograde, so maybe.
These little mofos was hard headed before the retro started grading
I don't know, but it's like a fluctuation of nonsense and shenanigans. Like,
with the childrens.
yeah,
Definitely with the children. Yeah, it has been.
yeah. So I'm just like, mm. So yeah. So question. How do you handle when your work bestie becomes the ops?
I'm not finna play with you because we ain't supposed to have no friends at work. We go to work to make money, not friends.
And you're right. You're very right. But me and this hooker, like we was
Yeah,
clicking. Like
I
we
know.
was clicking. We was, looking out for each other, had each other's back, and then this holding threw me up under the bus, the 18-wheeler in the ditch. I got rolled over on and everything, and I'm still kind of shocked. Um, that she sold me out because she didn't want to be accountable. And I remember we had an episode on accountability, and I feel like we need to have a part 2 of accountability because it's too many adults that ain't being accountable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like if
Oh,
you got in trouble, you, not nobody else, you, and even though you got in trouble and a couple of people said something, you knew the shit didn't come from me. So why you throw me up under the bus, dog? And then you threw me up under the bus on some old shit that I ain't even doing no more. I ain't been on my phone because the situation has changed. So
but it makes you wonder, like, okay, were they really? Because you know how people are. It's like at work, you want to keep your eyes on everybody, and you don't want to make
true
no enemies.
and do.
How you gonna get in where you fit in to peep the scene? I don't
Mm-hmm.
really be thinking. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sometimes they really be rocking with you like that. I think they just be there to see what you got going on and ride the waves and see what happened. I
Well, that
don't
might
know.
have been because she, baby, she messed me all the way up. But she wasn't ready. What she wasn't ready for is this energy that she been getting. She wasn't ready, dog. She don't know how to function because she
I
wasn't
bet
ready. Oh no, she don't know how to function, dog.
I
Yeah,
haven't. Yeah,
she
I'm
really
I'm
don't.
thankful. You be making me thankful with your stories that I haven't had to endure the type
Baby.
of bullshit that you be going through. I haven't, I've been lucky. Not saying it in a way to be snooty fox, but it's like, y'all, I'm grateful for real.
Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait to work from home, baby. Cause ooh, baby, yeah, I was like, you sure right. You sure
Listen,
you gonna eat your cornbread looking ass? You sure right. Last week, teens in Chicago were destroying the downtown area by vandalizing cars, jumping on top of the CTA buses, and beating and robbing people. Wow.
listen. These little motherfuckers is bad now. I'm sorry. Back in when I was in elementary school, we used to get paddlings. Like they'd have the paddle and they'd make you line up against the stage and you get your ass toe up. But then they stopped doing that. And that seems like there's been a decline. Cause yeah, there's no discipline anymore. Half of the parents ain't at home. The parents is in the club turning up. The parents is either being their friends. The parents ain't there and they being raised by their old ass grandparents that they probably shut up, grandpa, beat your ass too. That kind of stuff.
Mm.
Or they raising themselves because maybe they got parents that work. So the parent ain't never there, can't really, try to tell them nothing because the parent too busy. And some of them being raised by the streets and not being raised by people with common sense. So they just do whatever the hell they want to do.
Okay, so I'm finna ask this question because you brought it up. So
Bring back ass whoopings.
this helpful. So were you one of those people that got paddled?
Girl, no, I was scared. I was scared. Let me tell you, the fear of getting my ass whooped kept me in line. I wasn't trying to do that. I was not trying to at all. Like I
Yeah.
remember it was to the point where when boys tried to do that sag, pull your britches up, boy, pull your britches up, you get your ass on that stadium, whack you across your ass, and you're gonna pull your pants up and they ain't gonna be down below your waist no more.
Oh yeah. Because I wasn't a kind of kid to get in trouble anyway. I never liked being in trouble. So I
Mm-mm.
wasn't that kind of kid to be looking for it. And I knew my mama was crazy.com. So I didn't want them problems. Like them wasn't the problems that I wanted. So for me, yeah, I damn sure wasn't trying to get in trouble at school. That's a paddling at school, and then you gotta go home and get another ass whooping. No, I'm good. I'm good on that one right there.
Hello?
No,
It
I didn't
was
want problems.
that too. And then it's like it was teachers that we literally would not play them games with because them
Man,
teachers we knew we had a lady, her name, I want to say it was Miss Polk. We had a Miss Polk in elementary, and there was another one. I can't remember what her name was, but I could remember being in like third, fourth grade and terrified to get to fifth grade because I did not want her.
yes,
I was like, oh God,
I
no, I
remember that.
want her.
I
I
remember that
was scared.
we had a Miss Pope at Herman Hirsch, and I think she was the fourth grade teacher then.
Probably
And
the
I
same
did,
lady.
maybe, but I know damn well I didn't want to go to fourth grade because I didn't want her either because everybody was scared of her and she was like cutthroat.
Yeah.
I
Dark
was like,
skinned
no.
lady with the goals.
She was dark skinned, but she might have did
She
kind of
had
skinny.
goals.
I don't
Skinny
remember.
lady. She was
No,
skinny
she was
tall.
real skinny tall. I wonder if
Probably
that's
the same lady. She did fifth grade, I want to say, for us. But yeah. So see. Mm-hmm.
that might be her. You know what? This little fucker right here. This little fucker right here. And let's go back to this because I don't know how old he is, but I know he's young. So you know how a lot of communities have um you got neighborhood watch, and then you got the people that are like the representatives or whatever for your community when you have like the community events or what's going on, stuff that you trying to get past in your community. So we have an older lady um that's been living in this area since shit my mama was a little kid. That she's the community representative for our area that goes and speaks in the meetings and stuff, trying to get speed bumps and if we need new lights and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she's complained about some riffraff, and it's riffraff that we got in the neighborhood that just is kind of offsetting the neighborhood. This ain't how we neighborhood, and y'all doing the most. So I don't know if somebody went back and said something to the people that, she hadn't made a complaint or people were making complaints, but now it's like this little bastard does fuck shit. He's basically harassing this lady. So what he does is he comes into the neighborhood with his music loud. They ain't even got no bass. This sound just straight radio, ain't got no boom boom, nothing. It's just loud, unnecessary noise. He pulls up in front of her house and sits there for about some seconds, about 45 seconds. Then he turns down the street. He goes around the block, come back up, sits there again, and drives off. So I don't know about where y'all at, but gas is like 3.30 here. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be circling the block and burning this much gas to harass an elderly lady. So he does this at what we clocked him at about 8 times a day. He didn't increased it. And
And
now
my
he
question,
said now since last week, now he has an entourage of 3 to 4 other cars that follows him and does the same thing. I need to know what job y'all got that y'all don't mind driving around the corner to harass an elderly person because y'all are in the wrong. Y'all are disturbing the peace. That shit don't sound good. A damn boombox sounds better than that. And you are disturbing the peace because you're doing this at various times of the night. Not only that, you're swerving going down the street when you're doing it. Like there's kids, and hell, most of the kids is at y'all house, at the house down the street that y'all be at. But there's kids that's up and down the street. But where your mama and your grandma at that you harassing a senior citizen?
no respect. See?
None. And almost he ain't even black. He think he black because he hangs with black people, but he ain't even black.
Mm. See, and that'd be the type of shit where if that lady had a grandson or a son that came out and brought the smoke, everybody say, why did that have to happen? Why did that have to happen to my little bit? No, he got what was coming to that ass. Leave that old lady alone. And
Exactly.
put
She
that
just doing
smoothie.
what she put was placed to do was to look out for what's going on in the community. You know, making sure the community is good. Hey, it's too many idiots flying down up and down the street, so she's proposing us get speed bumps so they won't be up and flying down the street. We done had some drunk drivers that tore up a car. Hell, almost ran up in her house, and they ended up running up in the neighbor's house. Kind of thing. So we're trying to keep the community safe. This this area has been very peaceful for some time. Um, Apparently, Kevin, from what my mom told me earlier, the police was down the street. They said she said it was like 5 cop cars. So I don't know how they happened, but as y'all probably heard in the background, his stupid ass just rode up the street. Um,
It ain't
yep,
happening enough though. Then y'all gonna have to continuously call the non-emergent line, and eventually they'll bring a car out to just sit out there. Ain't enough being done. That's why it's still happening.
yeah, and see, like Hope's mama lives a couple of houses from them. So, like she said, girl, my mom got into it with one of them. I talked to her about them, and they dealing, and they are dangerous. The mom is right along with them, and it's bad. Um, the mom is a bad seed, and her grown kids, yeah, because they grown. They grown, and they are doing the most. Um, she might want to chill because if CPS went down there, all the kids won't be there. From what I was told, that somebody went to do because the house is beyond filthy and has a smell that reeks to the sidewalk, is what I've been told. And they own housing, so you might want to have several seats and chill out. And I don't want to put nobody business out there, but somebody kind of ill down there, so y'all might want to have several seats. But to be harassing people because y'all are the problem, because we didn't have that problem in this area.
They trying
So
to punk
y'all
people to be quiet, punk people to not say nothing, try
yeah,
to overrun the neighborhood and do what they want to do. And people be too afraid to say anything. And then when they do, stuff like that happen and they be too afraid to say anything.
yeah. And it is, and like in this block, it is mostly older people in this block.
That don't make no
So,
sense.
there's a whole different safety. And then when the fool was trying to show out, he got to my corner and tried to do that little long turn, and he almost ran head into somebody that was coming up the street because he ain't paying attention. You too busy trying to harass somebody. So it's a lot of nonsense and shenanigans. And like I said, I've heard about the cops being called and stuff like that. And even in any situation, my issue is okay. The cops are being called, or they probably thinking it's that lady. I don't want neither one of these fools to be shooting up that lady house. She's like 80 something years old. You know, like just the shit and shenanigans of it all. But to be harassing a lady, that makes no sense because y'all are the problem. We didn't have no problems. It's always been quiet over here. We didn't have them problems till y'all moved in.
That don't make no sense. And they'll be the main people. The parents will be out there trying to have a fish fry for them because we just didn't expect little Mikey to go too soon this soon. And he was a good kid. They were good kids.
Yeah,
And selling $10 fish plates and shit, trying to get some money for a
yeah,
funeral. If he would have sat his black ass down or non black ass down.
yeah. And I'm like, he don't
That's
even live
crazy.
there. He over there every day, but he don't even live there. So that makes it worse. You don't even live out here. All right. That don't make no sense. So I don't know. It's just wild and crazy, but yeah, something definitely has to be done. They gotta go somewhere because they are doing the absolute most over here. They need to go on the other side of town or another neighborhood. And yeah, but it's like I said, it's older people over here. These people, a lot of these people been here. Like I said, since my mom was little. Like,
That's sad.
gone on somewhere, dog. Do you somewhere else? That don't make no sense. So yeah, that's been that joy. Probably about a month. But I'm like the rest of them just as stupid because now you got a whole entourage of stupid people that's following you. Y'all stupid. Y'all just stupid. Stupid. But these damn generation, they They just special. They special.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Very much so. So yeah. It's like, what can you do? Because I'm like, for me, that's a sign of her that's harassment. And she has a ring cam. So they know she ain't lying. She look at a ring cam. You see every time he pulls up. And like I say, he pulls directly up in front of her door, at the end of her curb, and he sits there with his music blasted. And he does this numerous times during the day. And then circle back. She said as long as the owner said as long as they pay, she don't care who she rent to. Yeah, and see with her, she can't keep people in the house. There's been so many different people in that house in the last few years. Normally 8-9 months. Yeah, she died, and that's horrible. But baby, you own housing. You want your cheddar. They get enough complaints at housing.
See, I wouldn't tell y'all what I do. Then I'd sound like a bad person. But
Yeah,
I wish a motherfucker would do that to my grandma.
yeah. And people are wild. They wild.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, needless to say, that's what it's like right now. I'm like, yeah, that ain't what we do. So yeah, issues and shenanigans. So I think we gonna to stare at my ring cam, and they used to say she watching. What? No, ma'am. That's right. They were there when you was living down the street. I forgot about that. They moved in before you moved out. I did forget about that. Bad mother. See, they shouldn't even been in her yard. So yeah, definitely shouldn't have been in her yard. So yeah, that's wild. Nobody got time for. Well, I just don't know what to say or do. But like I said, the point, if they pulled up her Ring app, they could see every single time that he has, um, pulling, that he didn't pull in front of her house. That's harassment. But it's like what the cops gonna do. I know she said she was calling them, so it's there. Um, so question, because I know we have people out in the comments. The other thing, as we're talking about these kids, so these, I know here there is an increase of car theft right now for people that have Hyundais and what's the other car? The Hyundais and the Kias. Thank you. Good looking out. Good looking out, bro. The Hyundais and the Kias, in which they are stealing. And this has been going on for about 3 or 4 months. Where they everybody on TikTok, so they didn't seen how you can steal cars on TikTok by using iPhone chargers. So though they were this, like I said, this started about 3-4 months ago. My beautician was one of the ones the first time they got hit. She had just pulled up and blink, and her car was gone. Like literally pulled up, walked in the door, and next thing you know, her car was gone. So that was one, and then she got hit again last weekend. This time they decided to break her window, but yeah, they stole her car. So and these were some high schoolers that stole it the first time. I don't know what I'm gonna say, a girl and 2 boys, but the girl thinks she a boy. Um, she's strong, and they stole a car. So this is they stealing cars where they live at. Let's, there's a thing about saying you don't shit where you eat and you sleep. You stealing cars in where you shit and you sleep in your apartment complex.
These are the same kids that was doing the kick the dough down challenge too. These are the same kids. And we were notified in my neighborhood that the kids are doing this challenge. And to those of us that also have children, to advise our children not to partake in this challenge and blah, blah, blah. Listen, look,
Mm.
I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna fuck around and get us shut down. So I'm gonna just be quiet. Cause when it come to these kids, y'all got to understand one thing about me. Pinks love the kids. But disrespectful ass kids, kids that know better, kids that know right from wrong and can't say that they don't know. Like you know damn well stealing a car is a no. You know kicking down somebody's door is a no. You know cussing out the elderly, hitting the elderly, robbing. I mean, just come on now. But you want somebody to have remorse for your badass kid. I ain't got none. I'm sorry.
And
You
then
gon'
who gonna be in the wrong though? If you
it's
kicking out
always
my
the
door and it
adult.
sound like you breaking in my house and you kicking out my door, I don't know you. You obviously don't live here because everybody in my house is present, but you kicking in my door.
Everybody blames the adults. Everybody wants to blame the
Well,
adults
you
because
should have
you
known
didn't have
they
to
were
do
playing.
that. You
They were
didn't have to do
playing.
that.
No, they didn't have to do it either. God damn it.
Where the fuck
So
was you when they was doing it?
that part. So Chiquita said evidently people are hacking into ring cams now. Why, Lord? That they ain't got nothing else to do though. They ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah, and Simone said it's part of the TikTok Kia challenge. Why can't these people challenge themselves to do something positive and productive? That part.
Hmm. For real.
People working hard for their money. A lot of people are still, in this space of feeling COVID and whatever the recession stuff that we got going on. People ain't got time to be spending money on unnecessary shit that they didn't have to spend on because your kid want to be adventurous and want to do a goddamn on TikTok challenge. Let them fuck up your car. Shit. Let them experiment and pop your shit.
Yeah.
Let them kick in your dough. Don't kick in nobody else though.
They bored. They
Come
don't
to
have
them.
what else to do. They just bored.
I'm gonna
They
need them to
bored
find a
and
fucking
now they
hobby.
doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. And I'm like, Chiquita, where are the parents? Some of these people be out here clubbed up and hiding a kite, partying, hanging with the homies. Few may be at work, but yeah. If they at work 9 out of 10, I mean, if the parents at work, they ass should be at school somewhere. But hell, they probably causing problems at school. Hell, yeah, I agree. Some things are basic common sense, Simone. Let's see. He said, "Why not put them in the timeout corner?"
That's gotta be a joke.
That gotta be. If you got
That's
these
gotta be. They
14
gonna
and
be in
15
the
year
timeout
olds,
corner, baby. They gonna be in the locked up timeout corner. They gonna do a lot of time, some years.
oh, she said, yeah, I saw on a video on TikTok, one lady heard sounds coming from her kid's room and come to find out it was someone on the camera microphone that hacked it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
well, I think putting cameras in the kids' rooms is kind of creepy too. But okay,
Yeah, that's kind of.
that freaks me out.
Simone said they need to do the Get a Job challenge. Bring back the Get a Job challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like it's I don't even know what to say. Like, baby, I ain't
They
never want to. I was never that kid that liked being in trouble. When I got in trouble for something, I don't care if it was talking in class or falling asleep, which I didn't fall asleep in class. We went to sleep early. We had a bedtime at like 8 o'clock. My mom didn't play that. But I wasn't that kid that wanted to get in trouble. I didn't like being in trouble.
yeah.
I really didn't. I just wasn't that never kid. I wasn't going to look for trouble at all. If I got in trouble, it's because trouble came and was like, hey, and I might have turned around and then I got in trouble. But I wasn't that person to go look in trouble. I wasn't trying to go be in trouble in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. Because I was just really not about that life of being in trouble.
Girl, at all. And when I did do some fuck shit, it wasn't nothing like what these kids is doing. Like look, my definition was doing some bad shit was telling my mama I was going to one place and I was going somewhere else. That's the worst I did. Mama, I'm finna go to Amber's house when I was really over there at Keisha house. 'Cause Keisha house was fun. Keisha mama let us stay up late. We could watch Chucky and watch crazy shit on TV, and Keisha mama didn't care.
Yeah.
Keisha house.
Chiquita said they need to open back up rec centers and have more community-based activities for the kids. Chiquita, you know what? I can actually say here they do. But them kids ain't interested in that. Because if it ain't some kind of game system or something attached to it, most kids ain't trying to go there any dang on way. Because they stuck on the games to a vast degree. Because I know a lot of the rec centers that I grew up going to or went to that are in the neighborhood, I see those still open. I see community-based events. Actually, quite a bit of community-based events. Most kids may not go because some parents probably ain't going because they don't want to go. So
Can't
depending on
afford it
the
either.
kid, yeah, even the age of the kid, depending on the kid, they may not can get there by themselves, may not know how to catch the bus, whatever. The other kid parents may not be going because they've got other shit they gonna do and that just ain't they type of hype.
Yeah. Because we had the summer program, and I remember it was at Gates. We had the summer program where it was free, and we would go in the morning, and it was like from 8 to 5, and they would give us our lunch and stuff, and we go play. We do games, arts and crafts. We would have watch movies sometime, and it was free. Our parents didn't have to pay for nothing, and stuff wasn't as bad. Like we would all, walk over there to the school and walk and go to the Boys and Girls Club. We didn't have to worry about the creepers and stuff like we do now, but there was
Yeah.
stuff to do and it wasn't as expensive as stuff is now.
Now I will say that because I know that's how I started working with kids. I did the summer jobs with BCRC back in the day, and that was working at the schools, being mentors for the kids, helping supervise. So that's what we did. We fed the kids breakfast, lunch, and a snack. We did arts and crafts. We played games. We watched movies. We did all that kind of stuff with them during the day, and they were free to come in. It wasn't a price. Now, some of this crap, I ain't gonna lie to you. You look at some of these prices to go to the Boys and Girls Club, and you might as well be paying rent. Because some of them,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man, you can't. Boys and Girls Club ain't really free no more.
Because it's just a babysitter. That's all they do. They don't do nothing with them no more. It's just somebody to watch your kids while you work. And then the parents is like, shit, let them go on and stay at home by themselves. And that be where the problem is half of the time. That right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you ain't got it, you ain't
yeah.
got it.
That part has some most. Yeah, that's that part. If you barely making it and paying bills, trying to go pay $300 and some dollars for your kid, or if you got multiple kids, $360 for one kid, and then you got multiple. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
Mm-mm. You
You
gonna tell them
ain't.
to stay at the house. Look, don't y'all come out this house. And they gonna go out the house. And they gonna be meeting the little kids from down the street who mama don't really give a damn. And there it go.
Yeah, yeah. See, Simone said I wasn't a kid that like getting in trouble either. One of my goals in life is to stay out of trouble. You man say that.
Simone play it safe. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, sis. Times have definitely changed. The kids have changed. Like this new breed of kids, Lord, I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
this. Our city used to have a program called Youth Works, and the teach ages could get summer jobs and still work. Now, from my understanding, because I saw a post today in a group on Facebook, and a woman was asking about if anybody knew who hired 15-year-olds. So people were posting all these what's names hiring for summer jobs, and I know here I see them. Because I be on Facebook and I look and I see different stuff offering through the city. They're even offering like kids the lifeguard jobs for the summer, paying like $14 an hour. There's some adults ain't making $14 an hour. So the jobs is there, but a lot of folks ain't want no work.
They don't want to work.
Let's just be honest. A lot of people ain't wanting to work. Them food stamps was food stamping for one point in time. And now some of these folks that was balling out of control, them food stamps ain't doing them like they was doing them before, and they don't know how to feel. But yeah, a lot of these folks don't want to have do jobs. Kids either don't want to do jobs because man, say I loved every year, baby, until I turned 16. Baby, I was at working a summer job, so I had my funds to do what I wanted to do with my money.
Yeah,
Buying
definitely.
my own school clothes, whatever else. I didn't mind going to the summer jobs. I had fun. It gave me something to do, and it damn sure kept me out of trouble.
Yeah, we wanted to work. We couldn't wait for 16.
Man,
16, we
couldn't
had
wait.
jobs. Baby, my 16th birthday, I was filling out a job application on my birthday. I've been working since 16. Like, these kids don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to sit at home. They want to smoke. They want to
Yeah,
drink.
that
They
part.
want to goose. They want to play video games. They want to fight and do TikTok challenges and drink bleach and all that other crazy stuff they be doing.
She
That's
said
all they
drink
want to do.
bleach. Oh, not drink bleach.
For
Not
real.
drink. Yeah, and you're definitely right. That's what's the seem like that's the cool thing to do. Like everybody wants to do the cool thing. Because I'm like you, Chiquita, I paid really decent money. I was happy with my check. Shoot, I was like, hey, I can go get me some clothes. I could go skating. I could buy my new tape or CD that was out. So I was, baby, I liked having a little change in my pocket because I could move around, go
Mhm.
to the movies, go to Windsor Park Mall because that was still bumping back
Ooh,
in
that
the
was
day,
the spot.
and hang out. And I mean,
Mhm.
say, like, it was easy squeezy for me. I loved it. Like I said, I
Yeah.
started working, I think, my first summer job was like 12. So I did that until I was 16, till I was able to get an actual job. So I don't know.
They ain't got no hustle to them. And yes, I use a double negative. Ain't got no. Yeah, but they don't. And kids don't
Yeah.
have no hustle to them whatsoever. When I tell you how hard I used to work for that $7, because I was on post, so I made like $7.16, baby. Ooh, I thought I was getting it.
And I think back then when I was working, I think it was 425.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we were getting paid 425.
Baby, look, and we was working hard for that little money.
Baby.
Hard workers, role model employees.
Yeah. And look, I watched Keita talking about that. She said, "Yeah, the money I could keep, but I had to give some of my checks to my mom's." But babe, I remember that when I got my own phone. I didn't have to share the phone with everybody in the house. I got my own phone line.
Mm, man.
Oh, yep, I remember that too.
Mhm.
When you start working regularly, oh yeah, you had to get. I got the smallest bill in the house, which was the water bill at the time, and then I had to pay my own phone and my pager bill.
But see that too. The parents wasn't just giving us shit like these
Nope.
parents are now. And it's like I feel like sometime that we made this bed because we're like, oh, we want to give them the things that we never had and do the things that we never got to do and help them in ways that we didn't get help. And it's like it's making them lazy as hell.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. Cause prom, I didn't go to senior prom. Graduation, I did pay for my own graduation stuff. All my graduation stuff like that. I bought my own car. My junior year, out of the money that I was making, I was working at a daycare at the time. So yeah, I had my stuff. It was like I worked for it. I wanted it. So that's what I did. And even after I did get my own car, I wasn't in the streets. I was at home probably even more when I had a vehicle to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Cause you ain't want to run out that gas. That's what that was.
Girl, gas was 90 something cents. Yeah, it took me less than $10 to fill up my tank. I would drive back and forth to school, and my job was like, bam, right there in the back of the subdivision. So I wasn't running no gas.
You don't worry about no gas. Oh shoot.
Because like I said, I didn't go nowhere. Like you know me, even now, I'm still a homebody, even in my 40s. I'm still, I don't mind being at the house. So I don't mind. So yeah. Hope said, right, these kids are lazy nowadays, and and the good kids are scared. And when they follow the crowd, I'm happy our kids are different. Jada can't wait until she can work her next summer and get a job.
I know
Ooh, that just make me feel old. I remember when Jada was a baby walking down the street. What, Chiquita? She said, late driver. I didn't get my first car license till I was 24. Oh, no, baby. When I tell you when 16 hit, baby, I paid for my own self to go to driver school so that I could get my license at 16. And my gift to myself for my 17th birthday was my vehicle. That was my first car for my junior year. I had a 1978 white Grand Prix.
Lord.
And then my senior year, I switched and I got me for my birthday, I got me another car, and I got a Honda Accord. A 1990 Honda Accord.
Baby, I was driving before 16, that illegal driving.
You know what?
But look, I wasn't stealing no cars though. My mama knew I didn't have a license. That was different. I ain't have to steal it.
You sure looking suspicious over there.
I did. I ain't have to steal it.
You didn't steal it. Did you borrow it without permission?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That ass one would have been serious.
No.
Bad driving phobia. I got that. Understood that. Definitely understood that. Yeah. So I don't know. I just wasn't that kid. I don't want to be running from the popos and shit like that. I don't want them problems in my adult life. I don't want none of them problems.
I've done that before.
I don't want to. You did what before?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got some stories, girl. I got to tell you some of my stories. Yeah, I got some good ones, but that was one of them. I ran because what happened was we was at the park, right? It was nighttime. Back then we didn't really have curfew, but we kind of had that, that summertime curfew where we needed to be in the house at a certain time. But we was at the park. We was just at the park, hanging out. We wasn't really doing nothing, but the police had came and he was coming down the street and he seen us at the park. And when he swooped around, baby, we jumped back in that car and we was gone. And he was gone trying to follow us. And I hit that side street and hit that corner, pulled up between some cars. We went and turned the car. We laid back like, we laid back. Girl, I told you it was going to fall too.
Yeah, you over there telling these stories.
Lay back in the car so the thing wouldn't. Man, we weren't trying to get caught. We wasn't trying to get caught at all. I didn't. That probably would have been the last time they would have let me drive too had I got caught. We didn't get caught. That's the important part. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst. That's probably my worst.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, that was probably my worst. But that's the most I did. We didn't do nothing else.
Okay, I guess that ain't too.
No, not really.
Too.
It wasn't at all.
No, I guess it wasn't.
Baby.
Too bad.
Look, it was gonna fall for real. Y'all don't understand the hurricane that's going on behind the shade. Yeah, I ain't see boss lady over here. She don't let nobody take days off. So,
ma'am, you was off last week. Don't even try it.
Man, look, I ain't get no day off. I ain't get to finish. I don't know how I'm gonna get in my bed tonight.
You gonna push all that shit on the floor.
On the floor. Deal with it in the morning.
Deal with it in the morning while you playing. We already know what that
Deal with
is,
it in the morning. Slap it off on the floor.
man. Be
Lay
like,
on top of it
because
or
you know
something.
you're gonna finish. You're gonna look at it and be like, all right, yeah, it's gonna be a done deal. You
But
ain't
that's all right.
look. You ain't. We already know you ain't.
Because I literally got a corner that's just like immaculate. And the rest of it just look like
Not immaculate.
it is. It look real good. I'm like, I'm gonna start take some selfies over there and everything, because that's where it's
You
nice
know
at.
what? I'm not.
But the
I'm not.
rest of it, baby, whoo.
Yeah, I'm not
Mm,
finna play with you today. I ain't. I ain't. I ain't finna play with you at all today. At all.
good. Because I
Yeah.
ain't come to play neither.
Mm. So I'm gonna ask, because for the people that watch the show Snowfall, as we know, that was another situation when you see your kids grow up and you still try to parent the kid, even as they go on in life, and the kid got their own mind made up and not stand on Jesus. How did y'all feel about the ending to Snowfall if y'all watched it? Because it kind of broke my heart a little
Is
bit.
this a spoiler?
No, this not the spoiler. It was the season. Well, it was the
This a
ending.
spoiler. This might
It
be
was,
a spoiler.
no, it was the finale because
She finna talk
it's
about it,
over.
y'all.
No, it
Don't
was
get it
over.
wrong.
It's over.
I ain't never watched it, so
It was a great show. I was very sad. Um, I was very sad for it to be over. Um, I think it was a really great show. Um, I enjoyed it. Very sad for it at the end. It was one of the ones that John Singleton, that did Boys in the Hood, had started, and of course, he passed a couple of years ago, and they just acted out the rest of the stuff that they did. Um, he might have had and was written. So I think it was a good show. I hated it in, but that yeah, I would say it like that
that's why my whole
for like some
timeline was
hours
erased
after it ended.
yesterday.
Man, because that ending part, he looked a sight. I was like, damn, he went down like that in a year. He went from good to a grade A crackhead. He was a whole ass geeker when the show ended. He was a geeker. I was like,
Oh,
oh.
well, all
But
right,
they say money. Yep. Oh, she said, "Oh my God, Snowfall." His mom said he was spiraling out of control for the money. They say money is the root of all evil. Man, say, bruh was baby. Baby. He sell his mama to keep some money. I ain't gonna lie to you. He
oh
was he
my,
was he went baby. He went down the rabbit hole, down. But it was a good show though. But it's one of them things is even as a mom, when you're trying to be protective of your kids and keep them away from stuff and still parent them at the even from at that certain age to a grown age, it's just like they still got their own they gonna do what they want to do, even though you want the best for them and you can see what the ending of the road is gonna be like, but they gotta still have that experience for themselves. Because some of them don't like warning signs and say, hey, don't go to the right. Because it's a whole lot of, you going to get some nails in your tire. Your car might blow up. You're going to lose your job. Go to the left. And you still got that kid going to be like, oh, I see this big old warning that is bedazzled and is blinking. I'm going to the right anyway, instead of going left. So, you know, granted, you don't want them to do it, but they gotta have their own experience. I mean, how they recover from it, but I know even me as a parent, that was me. I was like, no, don't go this way, don't go this way, and to a point it bit me in my ass. So I'm like, right, and some makers back in the day either dead or on, and some of them made good life for their family real life. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it go both ways. Sometimes you get that person that's tired and you're like, you know what? Nope, don't do it. I'm gonna get out of this game. I gotta do what I need to do, and I'm gonna go this way. And then you got some that the more money they get, they want more money, more money, more money, more money. So they doing whatever they can do with the more money, and it's just that thing. And when that money start falling out, they get the more because it's like, what you mean? I'm short $3, so they need $3,000 to supplement that $3, and then they just going wild and going crazy, and it's just, and it's just like they gotta have it. They can't function. It's like they get more greedy, and like they say, money is the root of all evil, and it start going left, and folks start stealing from you, family start bad, and yeah, and it's a whole different thing. Yeah, you right, Hope. That greed. Yes, sis, you right. That be the only way you gotta learn. Sometimes you gotta bump your head a few times, and sometimes even them few times for some people ain't enough. They gotta keep and bumping their head. It just ain't enough. So I mean, you hate to see it as a parent, but sometimes you just gotta let them go and do what they do. It's life lessons. You don't want to bump their head or go through a lot of the stuff that you went through and experienced. They still gotta have their own experiences. So
that's true.
But yeah, that greed. I think we sound like we having what?
I said it sounded like y'all had an emotional time watching that show.
The show was pretty good though, real talk. But I wasn't ready for the last episode. I was like, oh Lord, no, what happened? Oh shit, wait. It was a whole lot of twists and turns on them, but yeah, it was good. I'm gonna miss it. Now I ain't got shit to watch though, cause I'm like, everything is gone now. Like stuff that I experienced through COVID, like so many shows got canceled and off, and then it's like, what am I supposed to watch now? That was like, I think that's the last of my shows. Like now I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Hell, what y'all watch? Cause I might have to come piggyback and play catch up and binge watch on something. What shows do y'all watch? I know Netflix be having some good shows. Speaking of why you said binge watch, Pinks, when is the Pank coming back home?
I ain't watched that shit either.
Okay, now I was like on watching that, and then I sat up there and did a binge watch through that first season, and I was like, ooh, okay, at the Pank. I like the Pank. And then Hope hooked me up and gave me her password so I could watch it on her account and get caught up. So that was even better.
Yeah, I didn't do that. When people were watching like Power and they were doing all them shows, I didn't
I
watch
can't get
none
into
of that.
that. I can't get in. I tried to watch one episode of Power, and I felt like I was watching some 1980s what call them, soap opera. I couldn't get with it. Now
Yeah.
Chiquita, okay. So let's see, Chicago Med and Fire. I've only seen Hope maybe one episode of both of them. I couldn't catch them, so I was very behind on that. Oval, Chiquita, I can't get with the Oval, and I can't get with Sisters. The Oval, old girl just gave me this vibe. The wife gave me the vibe, this weird vibe. I don't want to say it on here because I don't want nobody to get me. But she gave me this weird vibe, and their relationship, it was just too much. And honestly, and the sisters was too predictable to me. Very predictable. And that irked my spirit. And in all actuality, I'm really Tyler Perry'd out. I hit my limit with Tyler Perry some years ago, and I used to do all of it, the plays, the shows, everything, the movies, and I got Tyler Perry'd out, and I just can't. And those two shows, when they first came, I had to give them that chance and opportunity, and I couldn't do it. It was too much for me. That raggedy, I couldn't do it. So them is totally out for me. I can't do. I ain't gonna be able to do them. I just them is a hard no for me. So yeah, them 3 shows I can't do. Power, I can't do The Oval, and I can't do Sisters. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I ain't what you know. I told you I've been watching all the old stuff. I finally saw Coming to America too. What else I watched? I binge watched the Smile. Um, what else did I watch? I finally saw them. I finally saw Nope. Like I just been going through the list of stuff. Like, let me just go ahead and watch this. That's the
Mm.
kind of stuff I've been watching, and some of it I've been highly disappointed and glad that I've waited a long time to see it. Otherwise, I'd have been kind of upset.
Yeah. So see, Hope says she liked Smile. I tried to watch it and I was like,
No, piss me off.
it didn't catch me. Okay, now Chiquita, tried to watch Reasonable Doubt. I think I got into 2 episodes, and then I was like, "Ooh, do I still want to play this Hulu bill?" And that's as good as I got on there. 911 is another one of the shows that I be wanting to watch, but wasn't never sure when it came on. I love SVU. I will watch that here and there, even the old ones. Station 19, I heard was good, but it was one of them other ones that I just couldn't catch it with the night. Um, yeah, Nope confused the 5 fucks out of me. I was sitting there in a totally different, like,
The Alien could have been better. I think that's what it was for me. Like it could have hit for something. But that Alien, when I finally saw what it was, I was like, oh, it's a parachute. That's what it looked like, a big ass parachute or a kite. Yeah, that wasn't it. I was like, y'all could have did so much better. It's sad.
yeah, catch up on Hulu, Chicago shows on Peacock. Yeah, because I've been actually probably watching more movies lately. Between us going to the movies and between me watching movies here on my device. Um, I'm trying to think what's the last thing I saw because I did just watch. What the hell did I just watch?
You need to finish Swarm.
I do need to finish Swarm because I think I only got to episode 5 on Swarm, so I did not finish Swarm. I might do that. I might finish that tonight. Uh, but I want to see. I know I watched A Man Called Otto. I actually like that. It's some messages in there that was really good. I had started to watch the um what do you call it? The Who I think it's called Who Are We Running From on Netflix. That was pretty good. I'm like 5 or 6 episodes on that, and I ain't watched it in a couple weeks.
Somebody had told me in one of my horror groups a movie, I think it's called From. That's
I've heard
supposed
about.
to be.
Yes, I've heard that was supposed to be good, and I keep forgetting about that because I saw the previews for it, and a couple of people told me, yeah, that was good.
Chiquita, there was an alien at the end, ma'am.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Listen, I ain't seen no. Well, a craft, a ship, whatever you want to call it. That's what it was supposed to have been at the end. Yeah, the parachute kite thing. And then that's when Chiquita realized we ain't even talking about the same movie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So it's some good stuff that's out. Let's see, Night Agent. Okay, I seen that on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out too. What else did I watch? I watched, what was that? There's a Ghost in the House. That was in our house, whatever. That was good. It's a couple of movies on there I watched. Trying to think what else I watched. I watched a lot, but I know we're supposed to go see the little new movie where the mama is the scary movie where the mama is possessed or something.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Evil? Is it Evil Dead? Is that what
Mm,
it is?
I think so. You know, some of that stuff I can't do. I ain't finna play with no demons and shit.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is. We supposed to go see the Evil Dead tomorrow. Shakita, we might follow that same person because I know I follow somebody and she be saying the movies that's coming out that's supposed to be good. I just be forgetting whatever, but I can actually probably watch some stuff tonight before I go to bed. Because now I go to bed early. I'm gonna be up all night, so I ain't got them old folks hours. Not as old as Pink's though, but I kind of keep old folks hours because yeah, I be baby.
And do.
I be getting it in now. Now it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I be night to night.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I don't even be caring now. Baby, it's safe. Give me them 10 to 12 hours. Work a whole nother shift. Yeah, I be sleep. I'm gonna have to check Chiquita now. I'm gonna have to go check her out on TikTok and what she got. Um oh man, by 10, baby, you don't even understand. Man, I be 10 well. Sometimes I don't even see 10. I'll be out now. Yeah, my body just be like, nope, shut down. I don't need no melatonin, nothing. Just a night. And I'll be like, okay.
You
All
got me
right.
trying to find a movie now.
What
I'm
movie you
finna
trying to
find
find?
me one. I'm finna find me something to watch.
I saw the movie with what's it called? I think it's the movie with Teyana Taylor is out. The oh, I saw it earlier. And I was like, oh, I might check that out because I was like, I don't want to. You know how
It's
some movies. Uh,
good.
Matter of fact, oh, what was that movie I watched the other day? And I was like, if I would have saw that crap in the movie theater, I would have been mad. Oh crap! What was it? Dang, I can't even remember what it was. But I was, man, I'm telling you, if I would have seen that movie in the movie theater, I would have been so ticked off because I was really, and people was like, "Oh, it's good, it's good." Man, I seen that mess. Um,
Uh-oh, you frozen.
that's the movie gods.
Up in here
Because I'm
trying to.
talking about. Oh, the movie with Teyana Taylor, 1001. So
Mm.
I saw that was now up to watch. So I think I was looking at that. I might check that one out. Um, yeah, I'm really trying to figure out. Remember what the hell was that last movie that I watched? Because we was gonna go to the movies to see it, and I saw that cop, and I was like, I know you lying. I would have been pissed,
Hmm.
and I mean when I say pissed, I mean I would have been pissed if I would have went and saw that and paid my money, my hard-earned money to see that damn movie. And it's bad because I can't even think of what the movie. Let me see if I can find it. I was mad. I ain't lying. I was mad. I was like, I know you lying. This was trash. Like
See?
this was seriously trash. Uh,
Okay,
I heard
okay.
I heard John Wick is good though. That is a movie I did hear was good. They say John Wick was good. Um, oh, he got a badass gun in there that I want. But then I seen that I saw that $7,000 price. I was like, I don't want it.
Hmm.
I'm I was like, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want it. $7,000. I don't want it. That mug is bad. Now they would have said 700. I would have been like, hey, let me see what we can do about that right quick. But 7,000, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that right quick because I ain't finna go sell no ass or nothing for no gun or nothing like
Oh
that.
my.
I ain't,
Okay.
I ain't want to do. She said I want to see that too, and the movie airs. What's that one about? Look, you got me. Look, God
I'm
dang it,
already on here trying to find my movie, ma'am. Wrap it up.
man. Yeah, me over here looking, trying to find stuff for real. So we got some stuff to watch because yeah, we
I
are finna
do.
go on the end there. I was trying to go on here and do a little hour since the stuff got shifted.
Hmm.
Huh? What about it? We talked about that earlier. You missed our conversation about it. Maybe next weekend. We could have did it today. See, now he asking about the Mario movie. Can Shanika go eat the go want us to go watch the movie?
See, look, I promise these phones be listening. Why
Yes.
did 2001 just come up on my stuff?
Mm-mm.
Sure did. You just mentioned it and that and popped up. But it's telling
Mm-hmm.
me that I need to watch Orphan First Kill. I ain't seen that yet, so I guess I will. And then something called Black Phone. So I'm gonna be my
Okay,
new.
I heard Black Phone is good. Hope told me Black Phone is good. I haven't seen it.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, okay, Chiquita, you are right. I did see that. The Michael Jordan what's the name Nike story. I did see that that the previews for that. Yeah, I did see the previews for that. What else?
What the hell? They got a movie called Swallowed.
I ain't touching that one. I ain't I ain't even touching that one. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna do it, dog. I ain't gonna do
That's
it. Mm-mm.
interesting.
Alright. Oh, we saw the movie 65. That was one that we saw. I pulled up something for there. Um, I wasn't finna go see no damn Magic Mike. Yeah. I want to see that. I want to see that. Oh, they got a movie called Unlock. Oh, I need to go see if I can find that Neil Long movie. Um, well, they came up missing. Knock at the Cabin.
Is that the one that you gave me? That you
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't want to see. I didn't want to spend my after that. Like I probably wouldn't want to spend my money, but it was an interesting message in there. I did see Creed 3, sis. I did. Um, Lord, they got a movie called "There's Something Wrong with the Children" that came out this year. We know.
yeah, it just popped up too.
Yeah. Now I heard The Strays is good. A couple of people told me the movie The Strays is good. Uh, the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. I didn't even think that was a real movie. I thought that was one of them little funny little things that they just put on Facebook of crazy movies, but that's actually a movie.
Yeah. I'm like, why y'all gonna do Pooh Bear like that? But
Man,
I
Pooh
think I
Bear.
might be here for it.
I think everybody then kind of seen The Reading.
I ain't seen no reading,
You ain't seen The Reading with Monique?
and I ain't seen Creed neither. None of the
I'm,
Creeds.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need you to. Oh, that's what it was. God dang on Cocaine Bear.
I don't know why y'all want to go watch that
If
stupid stuff
I
anyway.
would have paid my money to see that in the movie theater, I would have been pissed.
What made you think that was gonna be good anyway? Cocaine Bear. What makes you think Cocaine Bear? I understand if it was animated, then you'd be
It
like
was in the
Cocaine Bear
movie
animated. This gonna be some sort of
theater, man.
cartoon. Okay, maybe.
It looked good on the poster, and then you know it's a true story. Baby, I was sitting there watching that like this the other day. At one point, I forgot I was watching it.
Better your money than mine.
I didn't pay for that. I said if I would have went, I didn't pay for that. And when I watched it, man, the devil is a lie. There's some baby. Look here, baby. Look here. That wasn't what I was doing. There's too many. There now some stuff I'm okay. I'll go pay because it may be date night or something. But it's some stuff I ain't gonna pay for to watch. And yeah, I just said I would have been mad if I would have went to the movies too. to go see that. I would have been very ticked off. Very ticked off.
Mm.
Yeah. So on that note, yeah, I'm looking. Somebody told me Fear was good. I think that would probably trigger me, so I ain't even trying to I wasn't even trying to see that. I think that might trigger me. Because Fear is supposed to be these friends that are supposedly in a house, and whatever their fear is what's happening in the house.
Mm.
You scared of mirrors, you get locked up in a room with a whole lot of mirrors and you can't get out.
All right, that might be something I can mess with. Let me see.
Yeah, but it's called Fear.
Okay, let me look and see if it's on here. All
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing is HBO and then the Amazon one. Okay. Fear is a rent or buy. Okay.
Okay, see, there you go.
I ain't
Mhm.
watching that shit. I ain't renting it. I ain't buying it. I'll wait till it come out for free, 99. Wait, let me check HBO Max. It may be
And
on
I'm
HBO
tripping
Max.
out because I see they got they're doing a Little Richard movie. Do we really need a? Didn't we already had a
No,
Little
we
Richard movie?
don't.
We don't need another Richard movie. We don't. We don't. I'm very sure, like hell, we don't. Murder Mystery 2. I was like, damn, did I watch Murder Mystery 1? But yeah, I heard it was good. Let me tell you what I ain't gonna watch. Praise This is what I ain't gonna watch with Chloe Bailey in here doing the 550th version of a singer one. Yeah, I ain't gonna watch that. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That
That's
ain't
what
even. They ain't nowhere in my eyesight for me to watch at all. So yeah, no, we good on that. I ain't gonna lie, even wasn't interested in watching Champions either. Yeah, so it's some stuff that's always no. It says this ain't even got a picture, but it says 10 Days of a Good Man.
well,
Apparently it's on Netflix. I'm gonna go look that up and see what that is. What that about. But yeah, so on that note, y'all let me see what else y'all hit us up later on this post. Let us know what y'all ended up watching. Oh, I didn't like You People either. That was trash. I was very highly disappointed. I think I mentioned that some time ago, but it just popped up again. I wasn't gonna go watch House Party because that just looks like shit.
yeah, when they did the IMX and through immature IMX, whatever they want to be called in there, it kind of just did it for me. And I was like, they should have just left one, two, three, barely three, but they should have just left it alone.
I agree. I don't like everything. Don't need to be remade. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. So
Yeah. But don't they have a new Children of the Corn coming out too, or did it come out
it
already?
is. It came out. It's on
Oh,
it's on where you can pay to watch it now. It's been out on there for a few weeks now. So
Children
yeah.
of the Corn.
Yeah, so Children of the Corn did come out. I don't know how that is because I ain't heard nobody talk about it, but yeah, it's
No.
definitely out. What else? I think that's all I'm seeing right now on this. I did watch Your Place or Mine. I kind of liked it. It was all right. It was one of
Mhm.
them situations where sometimes that person in your life is right there in your life and you don't realize that it's there, but y'all both feel this vibe, but y'all keep it on a friend level till them feelings and them emotions is like tap tap tap. Hey, here I am, and then you like, oh, yeah, should have
Sounds
been.
like that's based on some bullshit, but okay.
It was a good movie though. It was cute. It was cute.
Fiction.
Yeah, yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie, Tubi be coming up, sis. Like Tubi be having some movies. Now they did a movie with Marcus Houston where they had them Tyler Perry wigs on there. It's posted on my page, and they was in vile damnation for that. But Tubi be having some good movies. Peacock too. They be
Mm.
having some good little movies on there. Like right now, I think all the streaming services is just between Amazon, Netflix, Peacock, and Tubi. You should always have something to watch.
And
See?
Shell.
I just saw the wig. Girl, that wig has to go down in history as the worst wig ever. People always used to say it was Shamar's wig on The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. No, that wig that Marcus Houston has on is beyond horrible. Like, he just shouldn't have had a wig on. It was horrible. I know they could have went to somebody's house store and got a better wig than that. That was a geeker wig. It was bad. Why are you looking like that?
I sent you something.
See, you just don't act right.
Anyway, on the next episode of What the Hell.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna go ahead and close out for tonight. They do, sis. The wigs stuff be messing up. They do. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and close out for tonight. Y'all be safe. We love y'all. We definitely appreciate y'all as always for rocking with us. But if y'all do catch a movie tonight, post it on the live on Facebook and let us know what it was and how it was. So yeah, hopefully, because I think we're supposed to be getting a serious storm come tonight and tomorrow. So my plans may change for tomorrow. Um, I might not be able to go walking tomorrow and, in the morning on this trail and enjoy my movie date. So we're gonna see, but it is supposed to be storming. So like I said, I guess we just gonna see what's what. So yeah. So y'all be safe. See, it's already storming. See, great movie night. Let the TV watching. Know what it is.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
watching me. I'm finna get it.
Most. So yeah, y'all be safe. Much love, and we will see y'all next week.